Tyra's giving me chic. Tyra said these butterfly clips are like really expensive. Oh my gosh, did you guys just see that my hair looked amazing? Thank you, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Jonathan Van Ness. I'm the founder of JVN Hair. I'm also some of these things. Or all of those things, depending on how you look at it. But anyway, welcome back. We're gonna have such a gorgeous day today because we are reviewing 90s hairstyles. They've literally been hidden in a hidden box for years. No one's seen them, not since like the Nagano Games of 1998. I'm really excited. We're gonna react, we're gonna have fun. Also, like and subscribe, s'il vous plaît. That means if you please in French, I'm pretty sure. Really, we don't want you to miss our next videos. This is us taking care of you. Before we really rev our engines, let's think about 90s hair. For me, it's like sparkly, slick back ponytails for the Olympics with like a barrel curl. It's also like butterfly clips, very like crunchy gel. Oh yeah, scrunchies, and we love scrunchies because fashion is a gorgeous, cyclic, revolving door, but it just comes back slightly zhuzhed. 90s hair trends are coming back. When you like grow up in the 90s, like the 80s and 70s felt like really like old, like the TV, like you're like, oh, that was like such old grainy TV. But now like the 90s or the new 80s and even like the early 2000s are like, what? I'm middle-aged. You blink and you're 34. Just saying. Anyway.
Okay, our next is the PIXIE.
The PIXIE is hot. It actually never left. Like the PIXIE is just like always a good move. Like everybody should have a PIXIE at least once in their lives to just feel like the sensual power of a PIXIE cut. I mean, Halle Berry's PIXIE cut, iconic. Eve's iconic. Also, Eve, obsessed with Eve. I'm ready for Eve to have like a gorgeous comeback. The tiger paw prints, so adore. This is like a subtle frosted tip on Winona, like a very like subtle frosted tip, which is pretty. I love the pieceiness. I love a piecey PIXIE. It's not to like, ugh. But air dry cream is so amazing for people with short hair. It's also amazing for long hair, but I love it for short hair, but I also love it for long hair. But I also love it for short hair, but I actually love it for like every hair length because air dry cream is just like amazing. But I do love it for like a quick style and go on a PIXIE.
Crimped hair.
Crimped hair is everything. We loved crimped hair. Although, let me put on my detective glasses. Is this not from 2002 or 3 from the press tour of America's Next Top Model season 1? Which I believe was in 2003.
Oh.
No offense. I'm obsessed with crimped hair. It gives us texture, movement. There's also this like fierce thing that company Sebastian makes, which is like this like little crimper, like flat iron, and you just like grr, grr, grr on people's roots, and then you like don't have to backcomb their roots because you just like crimp them a lot. I also feel like one thing that does not need to make a comeback on Miss Spears, this like reverse ombre black tip. As a colorist, I'm just already stressed. I think there might be some feathers in here. This is a busy time. I think that I like crimping when it's like on most of the hair versus like some of the hair, but Britney's an icon. She's an icon, and I will not speak ill of her hair. She's really going through it. I'm so lucky. That song's like literally about her. Devastating.
So the next are frosted tips.
Frosted tips. Here's the thing. Frosted tips are just highlights, everybody. Like there's like, oh, frosted tips. Like I think that was like a different service. It's just highlights. Just like, it's highlights. But gosh, what a time. These frosted tips, they were such a moment in history. Are these coming back? These aren't coming back. Are these coming back or frosted?
I don't think so.
Thank God. We don't have to revisit frosted tips. In certain parts of the country, frosted tips have never left. Wow, Lance Bass. It was I'm not often speechless, but 90s frosted tip hair colors do leave me at a loss for words. It also reminds me of this one time when I siphoned enough quarters from my stepdad's side table to amass like the $34 that it cost to get highlights at Master Cuts when I was like 11. I went there with $34 of quarters with no tip because I didn't know about tips yet, and it still haunts me to this day. I bet that lady hated me, except for I was like a really funny, like cute little 11-year-old, and all I wanted was like blonde ringlets. So she put my hair in like 6 ponytails and then put all this blue bleach on my hair and then stuck me under a dryer for like an hour and 45 minutes. And then when I came out, my hair had melted off, and then what was left was just orange. And then I was like, I love it! I loved it so much because I just wanted to see any color on my hair that wasn't my own. It was a mess. And then what was even more of a mess is when I got home and my parents realized that I stole $34 in quarters to go to Master Cuts because I didn't tell them where I was going. And then I came home like 2 hours later and they thought that I'd been like kidnapped. But really, I just went and did my hair at the mall. Anyway, who's next?
The flipped out bob, and we have Gabrielle Union, the Olsens, and Drew Barrymore.
The flippy bob is everything. Flippy bobs are coming back. We love flippy bobs. This actually was like a gorgeous trend in the 90s, but I really do feel like I'm seeing more flippy, gorgeous, textured shortcuts, which, can I just say, it's fun. There's something satisfying as a hairdresser when you like, this is me round brushing the hair up. You're like, it's really fun. It's very like, fun. Obsessed with Gabrielle Union's flippy bob. I love Drew Barrymore's ketchup and mustard flippy bob. I also love the Olsen twins flippy cute pearl bobs. Cute, cute, cutie McCutersons. Should I get a flippy bob? Comment below.
Okay, the next is bold hair accessories.
Oh.
Clips, headbands.
Whoa. Big hair accessories. I'm obsessed. I'm just can't get enough. Bring me more. I love them. So iconic. And I have to say, let's actually rate them in terms of like what would work now. It's a little bit of a tie, I have to say. I'm feeling a tie between Clueless and Tyra. I feel like these would really stand up to 2021 because Tyra's giving me chic. Tyra said these butterfly clips are like really expensive. Brittany Murphy, no! I was driving to yoga. They said on the radio. And then I was like, no, Brittany. And then her husband. Anyway, I got off track. No! That's what we do with grief. We push it away. Stop looking at it. Buy 2 cats. Works every time. So hair accessories are amazing, but what's really amazing is the crisscross applesauce part on Mary-Kate and Ashley. I love this, like, this gorgeous, chunky texture. I cannot get enough of that. Again, not to like, ooh, that myself so much, but our air dry cream, if you just like layer a little bit more in there, just like use a little bit more than you would normally use and then go back on your hair when it's dry a little bit, it'll give you that good piecey texture. We're obsessed.
Okay, the next is feathered bangs.
Feathered bangs. Okay, this is a trend I am not ready for to come back. I feel that feathered bangs were really like permed bangs. It was like we were perming the fringe and then people's hair was just like cracking off because they were perming it so much. So then they would just have to like cut their face frame really short because it was like so broken. But Tiffany Amber Thiessen, I literally met her at this like Netflix mixer this one time and I almost shit my pants. And I was like, don't call her Kelly Kapowski. Don't call her Kelly Kapowski. Don't call her Kelly Kapowski. And then I was like, hi, Tiffany.
Baby bangs.
Yes, okay. I love baby fringe depending on like how it's like utilized, right? Poor Natalie Portman's baby fringe isn't working. She is so pretty. I'm obsessed with Natalie Portman. I loved her as Princess Amidala. I always would steal my mom's lip gloss and then draw it in a line down my face. This other thick, nice one is, who's this nice lady?
Janine Garoppolo.
What? And the truth about cats and dogs? Love her baby fringe here. So classic. I don't like a baby fringe that's too wispy. Like you want it to be like a shape, like a more of like a definitive shape. Like this gorgeous fringe. Come on, come cameo on JVN Hair YouTube. She does her own fringe. Is she all up in, look. Give her a round of applause. Yes. The verdict is in, we like baby fringes when done correctly.
Okay, our last is undone curls.
Oh my God. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think about messy curls. Undone messy curls are back. It's also making me want to like ditch this polished blow dry and go like wet my hair down and put in some air dry cream and diffuse it to my heart's content. Also love Julia Roberts' iconic messy curls, so pretty. Also love Mariah's iconic messy curls. Ooh, Mariah, these iconic messy curls. You don't let those curls come out to play too much, honey, but when you do, they come out to play. When I see this picture of Mariah, I literally can hear, I had a vision of love. Remember when she goes low? And then she goes high. That was me hitting the high note. For all this gorgeous volume, you might want to get into some Embody because Embody's amazing. It's going to give you the thickness and the fullness, but it doesn't dry the hair out, so we love this. And also, when you want a curl that can stand up to some heat, if you're going to put a diffuser to it, if you're going to run a curling iron through it, try some instant recovery serum in there. That's going to help to give you a little bit of the softness, but it won't take away from the fullness. You're determined to like just devastate me today. Selena? But wow, Selena. Gorgeous, stunning, bitty bitty bumba. These curls are, no. No. I'm obsessed with Selena so much, I like literally hurts. Like, such an icon. Also, sidebar, the guy who played her boyfriend in the VH1 movie, his ponytail, ooh, he shivered my timbers so bad. He's okay, right? He's fine, right? I keep thinking that like random people died that didn't die. How much do we love 90s hairstyles? That was so much fun. Which one of those would you rock? Would you do the gorgeous big undone curls? Would you do some gorgeous butterfly clips? Would you do the crimps? What are you doing? Want to know? Comment below. Thank you for coming. We love you so much. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends. We love you. Check out more JVN hair stuff here. And thanks for coming. Bye.